Pope Benedict XVI said that with the Eucharist, heaven comes down to earth. It is the closest thing to heaven on earth. I can attest to this. Anytime I go to Catholic Mass, whether I'm feeling stressed or if I've had a bad day, I think of it as a lamp, and I go there, and the Lord is the oil to my lamp. The Eucharist is the body and blood of Christ, but every Mass always has a profound lesson, apart from the Old Testament and the New Testament. And sometimes they give me the answers that I need. Whether it's a story from the book of Samuel, David, the Apostles, the life of Jesus Christ, the Lord always speaks through the Mass, providing me comfort and solutions. And of course, the body and blood of Christ is the best part of music, the tradition. I can attest it is the closest thing to heaven on earth, and I would highly recommend anyone to participate in it, as from my experience, it brings you closer to God. Side note, I've always thought of Mass as also a humbling experience. As we know, the life of Yeshua, Jesus Christ, taught that humility is key. Jesus Christ submitted to his Father's will, and in doing so provided a way for everyone to be reconciled with God. Mother Mary submitted to God's will and is exalted among women. And that's why even when we have money, when we have influence, we should use it in humility. As Jesus said to his disciples, "Truly I tell you, it is easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for a rich person to get into heaven." And of course after that, they said that they were all baffled, saying, "Then who can get into heaven?" But Jesus replied, "With man this is impossible, but with God all things are possible." That means it's only through the power of Jesus Christ. Because if you were someone rich, if you were someone who had everything, you wouldn't feel the need to have God, and that's what Jesus is talking about here. That's why it's important for those with power, influence, money, to remember not to let it consume them. As it is written, you cannot serve both God and money at the same time. Either you will love one or despise the other. Essential to stay grounded in humility.